is equal to 5, then we can see here that 5 and 4 when multiply gives 20. So here 0 by 4 is equal to 0, because 0 into 4 is equal to 0. Same, 3 by 0 is equal to 0 is not possible, because we are taking 0 as denominators. It means that we are dividing 3 by 0, and this is simply means that we have to distribute something into 0 categories, which is impossible. So we cannot do this. So this is simply undefined. Then we can say this is undefined. So we have to think always, if we have 0 in denominator, then the result will be undefined always. This is 0 by 0. The same here, we cannot define this because we cannot distribute 0 thing into 0 things. So this is indeterminate, undefined and indeterminate. So we use the term indeterminate in the form of 0 by 0, and we use the term undefined in the form of some real number by 0. Meaning some real non-zero number by 0 means undefined, and if 0 by 0 format, it gives the undefined and indeterminate form. So this is indeterminate form finally. Then we have something here like 7 by 0 is equal to undefined, 0 by 9 is equal to 0, minus 3 by 0 undefined, 0 by 0 indeterminate. Now in this session, we will start some discussion upon the sequences of real numbers. First of all, in this class, we will consider only sequence of real numbers, but we could think about sequences of the sets or points in the plane or any other sorts of the objects. What is sequence? The entire the entries in the list don't have to be different. The entries in the list don't have to follow any particular pattern. The entries in the list don't have to be different. The entries in the list don't have to be follow any particular pattern. Like a sequence of real numbers is a function in which the inputs are positive integers and the output are real numbers. You can see here the first, second, third, fourth, fifth and so on. Now here, since sequences of real numbers are functions from the positive integers to the real numbers, we can plot them just as we plot other functions. There is a y values for every positive integers. We are using the value like if we are using 2, we find the number like this dot. If we are using 3, find this number. Using 4, find this number. 5, 6, 7, 8 and so on. And at 1 we find this number. So here are some sequences of real numbers. Graphically we can see for y positive and for y negative. So for every positive integers at y is equal to 1, this are the points lies on the y is equal to -1 and y is equal to +1. Now here we can see we have some values of y, like by putting the values of x we are finding the values of y. There are many red dots here and these all are the points scattered way on the quadrant here we are looking. Now here is the terminology and notation. We write a general sequence as and the individual entries in the list are called the terms of the sequence. For instance, the generic terms we call AK or AN or something, like for the first term A1, the second term A2, and for K term this is AK. These are the simply notations of the terms represented by the first term, second term, third term, fourth term and K term.